Well, thank you for joining me today. Today we are going to be working on getting our garden fence stained. Now, I started this last summer and I got all the interior of the fence done, and it was like 110 degrees. I could not finish it last summer. So I had actually been waiting for it to cool off, and this was the weekend that I decided I was going to work on finishing staining the outside of my fence. So over the next year, I'm planning on doing quite a bit of remodeling. Now, this is budget remodeling because I don't have a ton of money to go out and remodel my house. But this is going to be called elbow grease remodeling. I do have a lot of elbow grease that I can use to remodel my house. So I have some different things that I'm going to be doing over the next year. I hope that if you're interested in seeing some of those things, one of the things I'm thinking about, I had bought an old chandelier a long time ago. It's actually been sitting in my closet. It needs a lot of work. And I think this is going to be the year that I finish fixing up that chandelier and hanging it in my dining room. I'm going to be doing some painting. I want to remodel my kitchen. Now, I only have a budget of like $500 for my kitchen, so I'll be doing all the painting of the cupboards myself. And I do have some work that I want to get done on just trying to make everything a little bit nicer. One of the things I really would like is a wall between my backyard and the orange groves behind us. Right now, we just have this wrought iron gate and fence that anybody can look in whenever they're walking through the groves, and I just would like a little bit more privacy. So I'm looking into different kinds of options. That probably isn't going to be something that I could do myself. It's going to be something I'm going to have some help with. But I do want to explore that. And then just like, putting a little bit of lipstick on a pig. I'm going to be using quite a bit of lipstick this year on my house. So anyway, if that's of interest to you, I'm actually going to start a series called, I think I'll call it my remodel series, and just look for that over the next month or so. I'm going to be working on projects all throughout the year, and I'm going to share them each month as they come up. And today we're staining the fence. It's been literally about 8 years since I painted this fence out here, this little garden fence that goes around my garden. So we're going to give this garden a makeover this year. I started painting, well, actually I started staining my garden fence yesterday. And you can see this side that I did is already looking a whole lot better. I really am happy with the way it's coming out. So this is the garden fence before it's painted. This is how much the stain is worn off. So we are going to continue painting today, staining today, and I will bring you back when I'm all done with this, kind of show you a couple clips along the way. But we're going to be doing several things as far as home makeover over the next year in 2026. And I thought rather than doing like a home tour now and then one at the end of the year where you forget everything, I'll just do one thing at a time. So that's what we're doing today. It's actually pretty early out this morning, and as you can see, I'm just moving along, getting this fence stained and painted. I don't know what the heck happened to this chair. It's like all the plastic part just completely broke. It's been out in the sun for a long time, so I'm going to have to finish restringing this chair, and that won't be a big deal, but for today it'll be fine. And so as you can see, I'm just using a brush because I've got these slats and there's space in between each one of them. So rather than splatter the stain all over, I chose to use a brush. Well, this is my fence. I got it all done painting it or staining it. This was actually a 2-day job. This was a lot of work, but I'm really happy with the way it came out. I'm actually thinking of taking these solar covers off and buying some of the ones that look like flames. I have those in different areas around my pool. I really like them. But anyway, you can tell this just made my whole garden pop. Tomorrow I'll be actually working on getting some of the soil going and get my sprinklers set up. But I'm really happy with the way that this came out. And I decided from this I'm also going to be buying a brand new birdhouse. I actually refurbished this once, but at this point this thing has, I think, seen its last day. It's more like a bird shack, not really a bird house. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This actually was a 2-day job of staining my fence, and it really looks like a new fence. It just looks amazing. I'm so happy with the way it came out. Now, one of the things that's happened is that somehow on the handle, it has been coming loose for a long time. And I decided that I'm going to try to fix that wood by putting in some wood glue and maybe some little wooden skewers. I'm going to hammer them in, and maybe even a dowel or so. I don't know, but I want to figure out a way that I can make this more secure, to have my handle secure. And so that's probably something I'll be working on tomorrow. So anyway, thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it motivated you maybe to do something around your own house. If not, just watch me work, because I'll be doing it all year. So if you're not a subscriber to my channel, please consider subscribing. Give me a like, a thumbs up, or ring that bell for future notifications, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.